Centre again reaches out to political parties on the passage of important bills including GST. Calling it a matter of extreme national importance, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Venkaiah Naidu said that the government may convene second part of monsoon session for the purpose. BJP makes a clean sweep in the Bengaluru City Corporation elections. BJP wins 100 wards out of the 198 wards of this prestigious city of Karnataka. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates party for completing a hat-trick of wins after victories in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Data of Census 2011 on religious communities released. Of a total population of slightly over 121 crores in 2011, Hindus constituted 79.8%, Muslims 14.2%, Christians 2.3%, Sikhs 1.7%, Buddhists 7%, and Jains 4% of the total population. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu today met Prime Minister Narendra Modi amid stepped-up demand for special category status to the state. The CM discussed various pending issues with the Prime Minister. The PM assured all possible help from the centre and has asked Niti Aayog Vice Chairman to prepare the roadmap for implementation. In a big jolt to the TMC leader and West Bengal Transport Minister Madan Mitra, a Kolkata court allows CBI to interrogate him in the hospital. Arrested last December in the multi-crore Sharda scam, Madan Mitra has been in a state government-run hospital most of the time instead of being in jail. In Gujarat, the Patidar community held a rally in Ahmedabad to press the demand of reservation. In Gujarat, the Patidar community held a rally in Ahmedabad to press the demand for reservation of their community. Meanwhile, Gujarat Chief Minister Anandiben Patel ruled out any reservation for them, citing the Constitution and Supreme Court judgments. A junior commissioned officer of the army was killed in cross-LOC firing by Pakistani troops in Kupwara district of Kashmir. The JCO was hit by a Pakistani sniper near the LOC in Naugam sector and later succumbed to injuries. BJP to focus on development package in its second round of electioneering. It gears up to trounce Nitish Lalu combine through Parivartan Rath campaign across the poll-bound state of Bihar. So far, NDA's Parivartan Raths have covered 43,000 villages in Bihar. The centre will organize mega credit camps between September 25th and 2nd October to distribute loans to crores of small entrepreneurs under the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. Banks have to disburse Mudra loans of over 1,22,000 crore rupees this financial year. While global markets continued a volatile session and Chinese stocks crashed nearly 8% yet again, Indian markets made a solid comeback from one-year lows. The BSE Sensex rebounded 291 points and the Nifty ended up 72 points. Even short covering by traders helped. The rupee gaining 55 paise at 66.10 a dollar also contributed to the improved sentiment. To put brakes on tumbling stocks, China's central bank reduced key interest rates by 25 basis points. This is the fourth time since November that China has resorted to cutting lending rates. The reserve ratio of banks was also brought down by 50 basis points, indicating China wants to use hard cash to bolster its faltering economy. On the final day of her Egypt visit, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj addressed think tanks and scholars at the historic diplomatic club at the Egyptian Council for Foreign Affairs in Cairo. She congratulated Egypt on the completion of the new Suez Canal and recalled the historic ties between India and Egypt. Sushma Swaraj said that both nations were on the cusp of an important transformation with challenges and opportunities. At least 40 people have been killed in more than 24 hours of Saudi-led coalition airstrikes and fighting in Yemen's central Baida province. The fighting and air raids in Muqayris, a town seen as a gateway to southern provinces, recently recaptured by pro-government forces, left 19 rebels, 15 loyalists and 6 civilians dead. The Islamic State group released propaganda images that purport to show militants laying explosives in and then blowing up the 2,000-year-old temple of Balshamin in Syria's ancient caravan city of Palmyra. The images posted on social media by supporters of the group showed militants carrying barrels of explosives and laying them inside the temple. Wrestling coach Anup Singh and Paralympics coach Naval Singh were among the 5 names officially approved by the Sports Ministry for the prestigious Dronacharya Awards this year. The ministry also approved Nihar Amin for swimming, SR Singh for boxing and Harbans Singh for athletics. that were selected in the Lifetime Achievement category, in which achievements over a period of 20 years is taken into account.